Good morning, Zio here, and today is Saturday, which means we are going to take a look at what upcoming video games are coming out this week, when they come out, what systems and things that they're hitting, and all that good jazz, and just sort of taking a quick dive, about skin deep into each and every one, just talking about it for a split second, sort of looking at the trailer, that sort of thing. But yeah, the list, of course, is always down in the description down below if you want to see a specific, time and date or whatever of when it's actually coming out, what systems it's coming out for, that sort of thing. Because, sometimes games come out for one system, don't always come out for another until like maybe a week or so later or a few months later, that sort of thing. Also, the thumbnail for this is probably going to be rushed. I don't have a whole lot of time today, unfortunately, so I don't have the time to really cut, copy, and resize all the stuff that I normally do for the thumbnails for these Saturdays. So this one's going to look a tad bit different than normal, and I do apologize for that. Next week we should be back in business. It's been an interesting week. So with all that, let's get into it, shall we? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should go ahead and do so now. Just take a moment, go down there, subscribe, like the video, that sort of thing. All that good stuff. It always helps, regardless of where you're at, whether you're on the BitChutes or the YouTubes. We have a lot to talk about next week, by the way. Anyway, this is not the video for that. Today we talk about Hyperscape. Hyperscape is coming out for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the PC August 11th. Coming out for all the things. It is a first-person shooter game with Twitch integration, if I remember correctly. Streaming integration. We talked about this before somewhere else, and I don't quite remember everything I said then, but we'll go over it again. This sounds really interesting. It is now coming out. I believe it is a free-to-play game, right? You know what, let's back up real quick. Yeah, it's a free-to-play first-person shooter, so there's going to be microtransactions abound somewhere, probably in the form of some kind of surprise mechanics, because, you know how gamers love surprise mechanics. But anyway, I just think the idea of having more games that are more, like Twitch or something, live streaming integrated is kind of cool. I like that idea. I don't know what all is going to actually be a thing, but what all they can do, but I do like the idea of having things where you're, say, especially when you do have a lot of people who watch you or whatnot, when you've got the ability to let them in on the action somehow, somewhere where they can change things, vote for stuff, something happens, and that just sounds like that'd be a lot of fun for everybody involved. This gets the audience involved, this gets the actual streamer more involved with the audience, because they can do the things that maybe the streamer doesn't like and stuff, and it becomes a nice gag, all that good jazz, inside jokes and everything else aside. But yeah, so this is coming out finally. Looks like it might be kind of fun. I might actually check it out myself, to be totally honest, especially since it's free to play and I'm a poor person. So now on to the next one. There's not a whole lot this week, by the way, so this video probably won't be as long as it normally is. This is probably the shortest list I think we've had in quite some time. But we have Metamorphosis, by the way. If you don't type in Metamorphosis followed by a console name or PC game or something like that, it will bring you the definition to what Metamorphosis is. Yeah, you can go ahead and try that out. But this is coming out for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Switch, and the PC on August 12th, which is a interesting one. According to the information available, you get turned into a bug, essentially, like some kind of small, tiny bug-like creature, and it's up to you to figure out what happened and use the powers and abilities afforded to you in order to actually figure it out and go down the story of you were transformed into this little tiny bug thingy, and now you've got to find your way around the world, avoid dangers and other stuff, which is kind of an interesting thing. It is a first-person adventure style kind of game, and that's actually kind of cool, seeing your legs like that. Anyway, it seems like it might be a kind of an interesting thing to take a look at. So, and this right here is apparently a live broadcast that's going on. Somebody, one of the developers is playing this game, probably explaining things and stuff and talking about it. So, it seems like a pretty interesting thing. So let's see, what's next? We have Total War Saga Troy. It is coming out for the PC August 13th. This week things are coming out in a weird way. See, usually everything comes out on the same day, or there's 2 days and everything's coming out on it. Today, or this week, it's going to be the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 14th for game releases. So, it's, I don't know, maybe it's going to be a weird week. It's been kind of a weird week already. Anyway, it is a game that's coming out that I know absolutely nothing about. Boom, there we go. We're done. All right. Now, but we got Troy War Saga, or Total War Saga Troy. It is first in the award-winning strategy series to focus on the Bronze Age, Mediterranean, and the legendary 20-year conflict between the kingdoms of Troy and a word I can't say, Greece, known as the Trojan War. And to be totally honest, it doesn't look half bad. This isn't the announcement trailer, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna get silent for a second just to look. It's a Sega game, so who knows? But yeah, unfortunately, I know absolutely nothing about this. Thought I did, and then blanked as soon as we got to it, because apparently I actually have no idea what I'm doing here. None whatsoever, but that's nothing new, right? So this is a game that's coming out. Could be interesting, could be fun. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, but yeah, the Trojan Wars, all that good stuff. Sounds like that'd be a fun thing to play with, I guess. Now, next game, coming out August 14th, we have Deliver Us to the Moon for the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, which is a sci-fi thriller set in a apocalyptic near future where Earth's natural resources are depleted. Where have we heard that story before? Anyway, a lunar colony providing a vital supply of energy has gone silent, and a lone astronaut is sent to the moon on a critical mission to save humanity from extinction, which actually doesn't sound half bad. It's sort of that mystery horror type thing. You've lost contact with a thing. No, demons are not part of the thing. We're not getting Doom Guy, unfortunately. We should. Like, this should totally turn into Doom somehow. It's like you get up there and there's a Doom portal, and anyway. Yeah, so this is one of those games you get to go and explore and get things freaked out and all that good stuff. Try to save humanity, try to figure out what happened, why everybody stopped talking, all that good stuff. Deliver Us to the Moon, and it is coming out for the Switch. Or out now for Xbox One. Yeah, this game actually did come out for other things, by the way. It's just getting its Switch debut finally. And then finally, also on August 14th, we have UFC 4, and this is the official gameplay trailer right here. Looks not half, or it doesn't look half bad. And we also talked about UFC earlier in the week with TV ads and stuff being in-game, so if you want to go check that out, you should probably go do that. But yeah, it's a UFC game. There's not much to say about it. It's UFC, kickboxing, boxing, fighting, whatever. Yeah, people fight, they punch each other out until somebody wins, that sort of thing. And it will be out August 14th for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So, with all that, I think that's all I've got to say for the day. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Is there anything you're interested in coming out this week, or maybe something else down the line? Let me know, and I will talk to you later. See ya! Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy.
Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.